Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to Borodino. I am your host as always, and without further ado, let's see what the French have gotten up to this turn as the sun starts to go down. My overall guess is not a lot, as we can't actually see very far. So a few French skirmishers moving up a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Let's speed this up since we can't actually see the vast majority of the French movements. He says, seeing quite a bit down here. Oof, my poor Cossacks are getting shot up badly. Oof. He really wants me to drive me from here, doesn't he? So I think I will just give him Utitsa then. I'm not sure I can afford to just sit here and keep a hold of it. Alright, 1 element of the Karpovs, 4 units recover fatigue, 1 unit rallied, 3 units undisorder. So again, a couple of my Cossacks are routing. And in the meantime then, I am going to have to keep on playing delay and rear guards. It's the only way I'm going to be able to... Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Oh well. Still, I'm going to have to just keep on playing delay and rear guards. If he keeps pushing forward, he'll blunder straight into the Smolensk and a fair chunk of the Moscow militia, which I will make use of to at least hold on to the Utitsa mound, if nothing else. Sending these troops that way. So the 27th Division for the most part, the 27th Division is to march to try and stop the bleeding of ground to Poniatowski's corps. Noring and what's left of his cavalry is to likewise do the same. First Battalion of the 50th, 3rd Battalion of the 50th, So let's keep pulling these boys back. So again, the entire 27th Division. What other unit? I swear there was another unit around here somewhere. There they are. We'll bring them this direction, as they are to take up positions in front of the Great Redoubt and have the goal of holding on to the Great Redoubt, or at least help holding on to it. So, again, hopefully, once the Cossacks have been reinforced, I'll move the Cossacks down here and place them where they were historically, or at least this bunch of Cossacks, which is Karpov's Cossacks. The rest are gonna try and focus on other duties. Now then, 2nd Grenadier Division. Hello there. Well, hello there. What did we spot? That's the question. I don't know, that's the issue. I'm still toying with the idea of abandoning the flechettes, but I don't think I want to in the end. I think in the end my main line is going to have the flechettes I'm going to hold on to try and break up the French assaults. If I cost the French 6,000 men to take the flechettes and lose 3,000 men in the process, well, that's a net win, even with the losses I've taken so far, because that will then weaken his assault on Semenovskaya and the Semenovskaya redoubt, as well as the Great Redoubt. But Poniatowski is going aggressive with elements of Davout. I have no idea who this is. Probably elements of Davout, maybe bits of Ney, I don't know. But I know most of this is Poniatowski's Polish. So the Poles are going quite aggressive over here at Utitsa. They want Utitsa. I do not want to give them that because, well, it's a fairly decent position, especially with the two hills. Still, forecast unchanged. Given that historically the battle doesn't take place until the 7th, we're going to have a while yet. Can't shoot them, so yeah. For the most part, my boys are all fixed still. Until they release in, what? 4 AM, most of, well, a whole bunch of 3rd Brigades of various commands will be unleashed. the 8th Corps, which is already released at this point anyway. The 6th Corps at 9, the Smolensk Militia, the northern chunk of the Moscow Militia, the other Moscow Militia will all release at 9, unless, of course, the French activate them by getting too close earlier. Still, for now, I'm going to be taking up positions. I'm going to be rushing this division under the 27th Division south like crazy to take up positions to try and stop any forward progress for the night, as I am going to need to stop it. You are 27th Division. Still, for now, extend to the right. Take up positions behind them, holding onto the redoubt. The Astrakhans. The Fangorias. So yeah, for the most part, we are nice and set for the morning. A lot of my Moscow, let's see, lights. These are all Moscow militia Jaegers, so they've actually got weapons, specifically cavalry carbines, so, and they count as light infantry, so I can actually make use of them quite nicely. Now, all these Opolcheni, a little less so because they've got pikes, but I'm going to have to make use of them like crazy. But they will be very useful in these woods. It's where their terribleness is not going to play so much of an issue. So, wish my poor Opolcheni some luck, boys and girls. Although I doubt any would be watching me. Still. As for Osterman Tolstoy, he is to stay where he is. Doktorov, I think, will stay where he is. Well, I suppose Doktorov would be the easiest to move down here to help. And then I basically use Tuchkov here to take his place. Potential. At least for now, we remain cautiously optimistic. When does Platov unfix? 10 AM on the 6th, so we've still got a while yet. But that is going to be the end of this episode, so that's enough of my endless prattle. Because there's not much left to do. With it getting dark, most of my army is fixed in place for the moment. So, and it's fixed in place for good reason. It's so I don't bring my entire army to bear against the few French forces that are on the field at the start. As there's not a lot of French on the field at the start. So, it's to prevent me from just throwing all my army at him and then trapping him against the map edge as he comes in. So, still, I hope you have all enjoyed. If you have, please consider hitting that like, subscribe buttons or leaving a comment. It is all helpful. So, for now, I will say thank you for watching. This has been Borodino once again, and I will see you all next time. So, bye bye for now.